Hi friends, how are you? Today we are going to do a new tech talk, and the topic of today is Microsoft Edge. You may have already used the original version of Microsoft Edge, but the new Chromium-based web browser has added a new few tricks. With its rebirth in 2020, Edge dropped Edge HTML in the favor of Chromium, making it feel more like Google Chrome, as Chrome is one of the best. It even supports the Chrome extension. If you can see, that's something different you never see in the Microsoft things, that it support open sources. And still, if you find Microsoft Edge have its unique features and feel, while we bet one of the first thing you ever do on your new Windows installation or in your new PC is just to rush to the web and download some of your favorite browsers like Google Chrome, Firefox, Opera. And but there are still some reasons that you can consider Microsoft Edge, as I tested myself and I found it performed very well against its competitors in the market. Unlike the old Edge, the new one works more than just Windows 10, including Windows 7, Windows 8, and even Mac OS. It's surprisingly good. If you don't already have the new version, grab it for your operating system from the Microsoft site, as I have opened the web page here, and replace your older Edge. And today I'm going to show you some tips and tricks which are inside the Microsoft Edge, and these are really cool. So let's start. Okay, the first thing is, like in Microsoft Edge, what you can do, you can make a collection of your web contents according to your requirement. Like you are doing some science projects, so you can make a collection of the science web pages which you are going to use for the project, and you can access them pretty easily. I show you how to do it. uh, let's just make a collection of the Microsoft page. You just need to go to the collections. I already have a collection, but let's make one new and give name Microsoft Tools. I made a new connection, and what you need to do, just you need to click on add current page, and it can add your current page in the Microsoft collection. If I open another web page, let's make my MS SQL server. Let's go to SQL Server downloads, and I can add this page as well in my collection, my current page collection. So I just need to click. So you can see I have two page in my page collection. So how I'm going to use, if I open, I just need to go to my collection. This one was my gaming collection. So if I need to go to Microsoft Tools collection, I will just click on that and click on the page. So it's good, like it's similar to the bookmarks we use in other browsers, but it gave another look and feel. So this is one of the first things you can start doing in Microsoft Edge. The another thing is how to add any page to the favorites. It's similar to the other things that you do. Is exactly what a bookmark is. It's little different to the collection, but do the similar kind of thing. What you need to do, you just need to open any web page. Let's go to directly to Microsoft.com. Click on start, and you can create folders, you can add to your favorite bar, and you just need to do done, and those pages are added here. If you see, these pages you already added in your favorites, so it's similar to the bookmarks, and you can create new folders as well. Add folder from here, and you can create multiple folders and do the bookmarking, or as we call favorites in case of Microsoft Edge. The another thing, the cool thing which I say is, you can add extensions in Microsoft Edge. And as I told you, you can even add the Microsoft Google Chrome extension. So what you need to do to add extension is go to extension page. Go to the option tool and go to extensions. If you see, you can go to Microsoft Stores and you can add extensions like what? Let's add Grammarly. Get it, add to extension, and if you see, it start downloading. So once the download finish, it will install, and you can add multiple extensions, and you can get a third-party extension from Google as well, or from the Google developers, and install in Microsoft Edge. So it supports cross-platform extensions uh, as well. Let's hit finish, and then we can go to the next feature or tips or tricks, whatever you say, in the Microsoft Edge. So if you see, the extension is already installed and you can enable as per the requirement of the extension. Now the most important feature that I can say is a wow feature and that makes a difference. So this was on my page. Let's open some another page. Go to Microsoft Visual Studio. The best feature I can say is to convert any web page into an application. You just need to go in the same options. You go to apps and install this site as an app. So if you are using any website a lot, or like just for you don't want to open your browser to access Facebook or your Gmail, what you can do, you just need to go to apps and install this site as an app. So what is going to do, you can see I'm not using the browser, I'm adding it as an application, an app on my system. So even if I might close my browser, I can access it. If you see, I'm not using the browser, I'm using its internal application in my page. So this is the feature, I think, which make it different than any other browser. What you can even do, you can use your favorable browser, but the pages that you use more frequently, that what I'm going to do, I'm going to use Facebook and my Gmail as an app, and you can install it as an app in your system. So this is the most amazing feature. And see, I can close it and I can use it again and again without opening my browser. So that's the coolest feature from any of the browsers I have seen. You can do one more thing. It's similar to making a web page as an application, but what you can do, apart from making a web page as an application, you can pin. You have seen the features of pinning the application on your taskbar, and if you use a web page more frequently, what you can do, you can pin a particular web page as a in your taskbar. So Dota, I am a fan of Dota, so don't be offended if there are some League of Legends or Fortnite players out here. So what you need to do, you need to go here, you need to go to more tools and pin to the taskbar, pin. So I will close the tab. What it's going to do and what's the difference, if I open an application, it opens as an application. It don't interfere with my browser. But if I open as a pin page, it's going to open the same page in the in the web browser. So these two features look similar, but they work quite differently, and both of them are really cool feature. I love to use both. That if I'm working on some projects and I need to go consult some pages frequently, so what I do, sometimes I make collections, or sometimes I pin to the taskbar to randomly opening those pages. And for I already told, for using Facebook or Gmail, I love to use the app feature. The another feature is like if you have pages, lots of pages, which there are some if you are browsing certain pages where you see there are some pop-up ads with audios and videos start automatic start video and start making noise. So what you can do, you can go to a particular tab and there is an option is to mute the tab. So like this, even a video play on a particular tab is not going to do a audio noise. So you can use the shortcut as well, which is Control M or Option M on your MacBook. So this is also good because there are certain pages which have a lots of advertisements, and those videos start automatically. Another feature is like we most of us use our browsers as EPUB readers or with EPUB extensions or even reading certain blogs. That's why one of the habits to read new blogs, some technical stuff all the times. And one of the most important thing is when I'm sleeping or when I wake up in the morning, I read some news. So for doing those kind of things, there is a view. If you see this icon, it's not on all the websites, basically the website with lots of text and everything. So if you click, it will start change the page as a readable page. So if you are reading news or any other kind of blogs, you can use it, converts a website or a web page in a reading view. It removes the garbage data which is not related, make it a lightweight page, and it convert in a readable page. So I love this feature as well. I use it recently, but I love this one. And most of us nowadays are big fans of audiobooks, which took us to the new feature of Microsoft Edge. So what you can do, if you don't want to read, if you are tired, you want to close your eyes, what you can do, you can just plug your headphones and you will feel excited for this one. What you can do, you can make Microsoft Edge to read a blog for you. Is something different that you have not seen in any other browser. So you need to select the data. I always call data, and you just need to, there is an option as well, Control Shift and U, or you can just click read it loud.
A
And
splintered fragment of the same primordial power as the ancients themselves, Set the Ark Warden has pledged to see the clash between
you can
Radiant
see
and Dire finally end by reunification or annihilation. Assault lone enemies with fluxing energy, or distort space to generate a protective field around allies. Summon a Spark Wraith to patrol an area for enemies to infuse with harmful magic, then create a double of Zet, items and all to overwhelm your foes.
So if you see, this feature is pretty cool. So it's in one of my top 3 features. Like one of them is converting into application, and I think this is my second best feature I love about this browser is that it will read for you. Another thing is there are lots of people who don't like the way it looks, because most of them it's always like white, but some people want like the dark one. So what you can do, you just need to go to the settings and you go to appearance, and there are two pre-installed themes. One is system default, so I don't call it as a theme. So there are two themes. One is a light color, sorry. Another one is the dark theme. So if you like to use a light theme, you can go use the light theme, which is the default theme. Or if you want to use a dark theme, a contrasty one, you can go to the themes, which is under settings, and change the color. I like the light one. But sometimes when you are using the light off in the night, you don't want too much brightness, hurting your eyes after so much work all day on your computer. Your eyes are tired, so it's good to be have the dark theme as well. So this you can keep switching according to your requirement or keep it permanent if you like it. As we already come in the settings page, so the next trick I'm going to show, it's not a trick, basically it's like how to use this browser basically. So you can go to startup. What you want to do, like open a new tab, which is by default, continue from where you already left it. If you are closing the tab already, like if you have opened multiple tabs and you have a habit to accidentally close it, so you can use this. It will open the pages where you left, or you can select a specific page on startup. So let's put it google.com, and it will be your startup page. So you can select this also uh, according to your requirement. I love to have Google as my startup page, so that's because I got that habit from basically from the Chrome to have Google as my startup page. Another thing is if you go to the privacy, and there is the option where it is address bar. So by default, my every browser select its own search engine. Microsoft come with Bing, but Microsoft give you an option, even the DuckDuckGo and the Russian browser, or if you want, you can have YouTube also your browser if you are a video editor or you love searching videos. So in place of searching the web pages, what you can select YouTube, your default search engine. For me, let's make it Google. So from here, if you go to settings, privacy and services, and go right at the bottom, here you can select the the default search engine. So this is quite tricky. So this is the features or tips and tricks what you can say about Microsoft Edge. I will recommend you to give it a try because it feels good, and some of the features as I have shown you are really good, are really good. One of them is the first two features that I love to use all the time is to create any page as a app. You can try with Facebook and Gmail. You will love it. And another thing is to read for you. So these are the features in Microsoft Edge. Please share the comments if you love any other features, or if any other feature I have missed in this video. And please do subscribe. It motivates me. It will help me to sustain this channel because I don't make any revenue for now. Please share with your friends because I will keep posting good contents, and also share in comment section what content you like. This is a tech talk content. Apart from it, I will upload some tutorials as I already started a series of AWS. If you go on my channel, it's a complete series of AWS. Just by watching the series you will be able to do the certification, or even if you don't want to do a certification, you can have the knowledge about AWS. Will post videos of Linux, Microsoft Azure, and many other technical topics. And if you want, you can put the topic in the comment section you want to learn, because I have a complete team of good friends who are developers, who are system admin, who are security admin, who are network admin. So I can get those people to get a good content for you. Hope you like it. Thank you so much. Stay safe, stay at home because the situation is still bad. Thank you so much.